live from the O'Hara Construction Studio in downtown Jackson. It's the Bart Hawley Show. I'm David Rice, inviting you to join Bart and his guests.
Jackson area Catholic Church pastors from Queen of the Miraculous Medal, Father Tim MacDonald, from St. Mary's Star of the Sea, Father Tim Nelson, and from St. John the Evangelist, Father Chaz Canoy. Jackson County Sheriff Gary Schutte with counselor from Lifeways, Fred De Los Santos. Jackson TSC manager from MDOT, Kelby Wallace. From Christoph & Sons Floor Covering, Ted Christoph and Ron O'Rourke. And Christmas music by singer and songwriter Charlie Johnson.
And now, here's Bart.
Why, thank you very much, David Rice, and good afternoon, everyone. Welcome. Great to have you with us today as we hit the halfway point of December. Another month just flying by right before our very eyes. After a super cold weekend, cold weather continues right now, 17 degrees, but with the winds, our wind chill is 2 above. Good news, we've got a warm up, even some rain, and then it'll cool down. But for the rest of today, just like it is, windy gusts as strong as 28 miles an hour. Tonight, 15 degrees for our low. Tomorrow, warming up above freezing, 34 for our high. Wednesday, 38 with sunshine. Thursday, showers and 45. That's the high point of the week in terms of temperature. Then back to cold. Friday, 26. On Saturday, not too bad, mostly cloudy, 39. And Sunday, partly sunny, 33. Other than the rain on Thursday, there's no snow, no precipitation in the forecast all week long. Next week, as temperatures drop once again, the Weather Service says we could see some lake effect snow early next week. So the snow we have on the ground, it might melt this week, and that's okay because we might get some more snow in time for a white Christmas. And that is today's weather, brought to you by Kelly Express. Thank you, Kelly Express. Stocking stuffers fill the aisles at Kelly Express. And of course, lottery tickets tonight, the Powerball, $1.1 billion. That's 1.1 billion with a B. So I can't believe people don't win this thing. I mean, there's only 6 numbers. How is it that...
How hard could it be?
I mean, hundreds of millions of people buy these tickets. How is it not one person can get the numbers right? Well, we hope it's someone from Jackson.
How much do you think, like, say Kelly Express Mart sold the winning ticket? Do you know how much money they would make if they sold $1 billion ticket?
Great question. I don't know.
I mean, I don't know what the percentage is, but...
I think I've seen, in other states, I remember a party store in the LA area, they got $1 million for selling, but that was because of the state. So we'll have to check into that. It's a great question.
I'm going to buy a ticket from Kelly Express Mart today, so if I win, I want them to receive some of the proceeds. Yeah, I'm going to buy my ticket from Kelly Express too, and I always take note of the clerk. So I will go back and give him, $100. I don't believe you upstairs.
No. I think the actual clerk. You remember their names, so you go back and give the money to the guy. So if I had won last week, Corbin at Kelly Express would have been getting a big fat $1,000.
$1,000.
No, I don't know. I'm sure it'd be a lot. It'd be a lot, Corbin. Yeah. I would have brought back a lot.
Okay. We'll hold you to that.
So do your shopping at Kelly Express. Get your lottery tickets, get some snacks, maybe pick up a couple of pizzas, two-item pizzas for $25. That's right, $25. I know, the price is so low, it's hard to believe at Kelly Express. Let's look outside. The sky cam looking west in downtown Jackson, and still snow on the roof, so heat's not escaping.
No.
Yeah. A nice wintry scene. I kind of like it. You know, it's the good thing about being super cold is the snow doesn't turn into the brown slush.
That's true.
Today is International Tea Day, and that's tea as in the drink the British love. National Cupcake Day, and across the street they're celebrating at the Blue Julep with a large selection of cupcakes. National Gingerbread Latte Day, and it's the start of Hanukkah, the Jewish celebration. Hanukkah actually means, that word is Hebrew for dedication, and it's a Jewish celebration that lasts 8 days and nights. Happy Hanukkah to those celebrating, commemorating the rededication of the Second Temple in Jerusalem. And what happened was they lit a candle with enough oil that was supposed to just last one night. The oil lasted 8 days. That's why the candle, the menorah, has 8 candles on it. It's amazing. It was a miracle. On this day in 1939, it was the premiere of Gone with the Wind, the award-winning film adapted from the Pulitzer Prize novel by Margaret Mitchell by the same name, Gone with the Wind, starring Clark Gable and Vivian Leigh. Olivia de Havilland, yes, also in that picture. This was, just before the World War II had started, but it had not yet affected filmmaking. What did affect filmmaking was the war, and this film, which is tonight at the Michigan Theater. Today in the J, highlight It's a Wonderful Life. And this movie, tonight at the Michigan Theater, alert researcher Don McCrum discovered that It's a Wonderful Life had its premiere in Jackson on the Michigan Theater big screen in 1947, March 20th, 1947, and this newspaper article describes the film as a romantic comedy of small-town life, which at the time, I guess when you think it's neither. It's a warm-hearted Christmas movie, but the movie was released in March. Odd. So it really wasn't, while it's a Christmas movie to all of us, it's become a classic. At the time of release, it was not thought of as a Christmas movie. Odd. Thanks, Don McCrum, for that awesome research. Also on this day in 1955, Folsom Prison Blues was released by Johnny Cash. And it was in honor of his appearance at the Folsom State Prison. And this was such a popular concert, you couldn't get in.
Good one.
Yeah, you couldn't get near the place.
Yeah.
You couldn't get near the place.
Some people were going to prison just to watch this.
Yes.
Committing crimes. Just
yes,
to see Johnny
people did commit crimes to get into jail in order they could be at Folsom State Prison. No, that's not true at all, but very unusual. But because of that, it actually started, I guess there are other stars and celebrities that did concerts there. But that was the song of the year in 1968, although it was released in 1955. So I'm guessing it was re-released. And on this day Brandon, you'll love this. It's the Constitution, a question about the Constitution, 1791, following the ratification by the state of Virginia, which was the final state, in order to put this into law. The first 10 amendments to the U.S. Constitution, known collectively as the Bill of Rights, became law of the land. 10 amendments. Can you name, Brendan, I'm just asking for one. Just name one of the amendments.
The right to bear arms.
Excellent. And that, of course, is the Second Amendment.
Thank God you didn't ask for 2, though.
Freedom of religion, freedom of speech, freedom of the press. All these things just have gone by the wayside.
Yeah.
But what happened was we had the Constitution, and then I think it was I don't know, Thomas Jefferson. He said, "You know what? I want some more stuff in this." No, it was James Madison. And so they said, "Okay, let's add." They were going to change the Constitution. They said, "No, you just can't change it, but you can amend it. You can add," and that's what they did. And on this day in 1925, the opening of Madison Square Garden. Trick question for you, Brandon. Can you still go to that arena today?
The Madison Square Gardens, is it the same arena as basically what you're asking me?
That's right.
No, because you shook your head.
I know, I gave it away.
I actually stayed at a hotel right across the street from Madison Square Gardens.
I stayed there too, across the street from
the New Yorker.
Yeah, and it was a dump, wasn't it?
It wasn't the greatest, no.
It was a dump. No, it was the Madison Square Garden that opened on this day in 1925 was replaced, so they tore down the old one, but they kept the name. The first event at the Madison Square Garden was the New York Americans losing to the Montreal Canadiens in hockey 3-1. Game played before 17,000 fans. Wow. Among those on the ice was Red Dutton, and here he is playing for the Americans. The Americans were replaced, different team entirely. The Americans lasted for a short while, and then the New York Rangers became the New York hockey team. But this guy, the players that made up the New York Americans, they're a bunch of ne'er-do-wells, misfits. Some of them been in and out of prison. They were just a roughneck group of people. And this guy, Red, he said the players' slogan for the team was, "Join the Americans and laugh yourself to death." True story. Red, he's kind of looking off. He's looking a little off.
Yeah, he is.
He's a little off.
Angry.
He was. Now, today in the J, with the other things in the J besides the movie It's a Wonderful Life, which is at the Michigan Theater tonight, 7 p.m. Doors open at 6:30. I might have said last week that it was free. It's $5, but if you're a member of the Michigan Theater, you get a free medium combo at the concession stand. It's 7 p.m., runtime 2 hours and 10 minutes later the week. Christmas Vacation, and that one is free. That one's sponsored by Derek Dobies. And then in the next 2 weeks surrounding the 2 holidays, we've got kids' movies. And let's see what else. Yoga at the Eastern Branch today at 3 p.m., Eastern Branch of the library. Nightlights continues at MIS. Salvation Army still needs volunteers and donations. Call 782-7185. And today at 5 p.m., there's a mental health plus aging virtual training event. It's an hour, it's free, and it's hosted by Lifeways. You can do it at home on your computer, and it is 4 o'clock today, and it's free. So you can register. There's a link at lifeways.org and also at jtv.tv. And that's Today in the J, brought to you by Experience Jackson. Let's thumb through a bunch of photos from a weekend in sports, high school and college, JTV Sports and the Orthopedic Rehab Specialist photo galleries covering the community, and we will continue to do so. We've got a number of events this week. In addition to high school sports, some community events. JTV photographers will be on scene capturing life in Jackson and preserving it for future generations. Some great basketball, including East Jackson, Grass Lake, Jackson College, men's and women's basketball. Men played Kalamazoo, women played Kirtland. We also had, by the way, you are invited to go to these games.
Yes, yeah.
At Jackson College, yeah, they all have concessions. You can get popcorn, beverages, candy, and fun at all these games. And hockey at the Optimist Ice Arena, which is just, I think, worth the price of admission. Their beautiful winter wonderland. They've done a great job decorating for Christmas. So come and enjoy great hockey. And there we had Lumen Christie taking on Allen Park Cabrini, or just Allen Park. They beat them. Titans again looking really strong. More online at jtv.tv. Tomorrow, one of the events JTV will be covering, the Pathways of Patriotism exhibit opens at the downtown train station. Did you know our train station is the oldest operating train station in the country? And it's right here in Jackson. And thanks to the Jackson County, Michigan Historical Society, I was there Saturday, and they're putting the exhibit up, and it's amazing. They've done an incredible job chronicling the history, parts of our history, as we come up on the 250th anniversary of our country. This ceremony marks the beginning of Jackson County's contributions to the National America 250 celebration. All are welcome to attend. It's at 12 noon inside the Amtrak station. Did you hear me mention that it's America's oldest continuously operating passenger station?
This week on True Story, we're highlighting the train station.
That's right, on True Story, right now?
It's this
coming week.
This Wednesday.
Okay, that's perfect timing, Brandon.
Check it out.
Yeah, True Story looks at the train station. It's amazing. It's huge. So check it out. Go there tomorrow and be part of the event. They'll be doing a ribbon cutting, and there'll be a number of dignitaries there speaking. Today's show being brought to you by Accelerate Jackson. Accelerate Jackson County is making it happen. They've got a lot going on. $130 million invested, more than 1,300 jobs created, and the Jackson Technology Park North is under development. We've already got 3 projects under construction right there. Right now, visit acceleratejacksoncounty.org. And today's show is being brought to you by the Orange Peacock Gallery. I stopped by there Friday during their open house, and they invite you to come by during the week. They will be open actually Thursday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. at 510 West Michigan Avenue. Great lineup of guests on the show today. A tradition here at JTV, we invite the pastors of our 3 Jackson Catholic churches to start the Christmas season with us. And we have Father Tim Nelson, Father Chaz Canoy, and Father Tim McDonald. They're all ready to go next. Also today, we have Sheriff Gary Schutte, and today the sheriff is announcing something really cool. It's Jackson County SAFE program, and Lifeways counselor Fred De Los Santos will be with Sheriff Kelby Wallace from MDOT. Also today, we have Ted Kristoff introducing his new commercial and builder sales manager, Ron O'Rourke. And we have Christmas music by Jackson's own Charlie Johnson, all here today on JTV. It's great that you're here, and we get started right after this.